Hi there, scholars. It's Mrs. Iredale for another day of math exploration. Today we're going to tackle the topic adding fractions greater than 1 on a number line. Okay? So the first place that I'd like you to start with me is here. Anytime you're looking at the beginning of a math problem, before you decide how you want to answer it, I just want you to look at the problem and look at what it's asking you, and then you are going to call up all of the things you know about fractions to solve it. This particular problem has a whole and then some plus something less than a whole. It equals, and we don't know what the answer is yet. We are going to use this number line to solve it. And traditionally, when we do a number line, we have a start point and an end point. This is the most important part of your solving this problem because you've got to decide where do you want to start on the number line. Traditionally, we start at 0 and then we work our way up. But does it make sense to start at 0 when we clearly have more than a whole to begin with? So that's why Ms. Iredale really wants you to look at it. I'm thinking instead of starting at 0, why don't we start at 1? However, what we have to figure out is what fraction component that equals, okay? So in order to figure out what you're going to start with on your number line, you want to go on and decide what 1 whole is equivalent to. We know that 1 whole, we know our denominator is 6 because our whole has been divided into 6 pieces. So what does that mean our numerator is going to be, kids? It's going to be 6. We know when the numerator and the denominator are equal, it equals 1 whole. So today, instead of starting at 0, we're going to start at 6/6. Okay? Now the next thing I want you to do is to think about our end point. We are getting ready to add 2 quantities, and you can eyeball this to see that we are not going to have more than 3 wholes, because here's a whole, this is less than a whole, and this is less than a whole. So our answer is going to exist somewhere between 1 and 3. So let's go on and identify how many units we'll need, how many sixths we need to make 3 wholes. Well, we need 6 for the first whole, 12 for the second whole, and 18 for the third whole. So 18/6 is where we're going to finish, okay? So now we're ready to start. We have 1 whole plus 4/6, all right? So we have to go on, let's go on and identify our number line from 6/6 to 18/6, okay? I know the distance between 6 and 18 is 12. So I'm going to go on and enter this here, and I know that I need 6 parts over here and 6 parts over here, okay? So again, whenever you're creating number lines or doing visual representations, you want to make sure that you are precise and neat. I'm pretty happy with that. I think that I should have 12 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to plot where I began. I began with 6 plus 7, 8, 9, 10 at 10/6. 7/6, 8/6, 9/6, 10/6. Okay, that's my start point. I'm going to add to my start point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to jump 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to go on and plot my end point, okay? So I was at 11/6, 12/6, 13/6, 14/6, 15/6. That is going to be my answer because this is where I started. We had 10/6. I'll go on and write that down up here. 10/6 plus another 5/6, and that equals 15/6. That's my answer.